Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Exciting Panther Basketball. We're live here in the William Nix Center. Ladies and gentlemen, the Panthers taking on the Bulldogs in the first round of the Southwestern Athletic Conference Tournament. Charles Porter, GAATI, Gotti Wadima, and Ray Wortham here to give you all the play-by-play in color. Man, what an exciting finish to the start of the season, Gotti. I mean, the Panthers really have been working hard. A tough loss against the hottest team in the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and that was the Southern Jaguars on Saturday. The Jaguars were just up for it, playing their final home game and senior night in Baton Rouge.
Yes, it came out with a whole different energy. The Panthers are here, though, with redemption on their mind after losing the 2 games on the road. Still SWAC champions, so they have a lot to prove to themselves as this conference tournament is starting. This is the first time that Alabama A&M and the Panthers are meeting each other since 2014 in the conference tournament. So there's a lot on the line, even though we just played this team not even a week ago.
Yeah, here we go, left side. Cameron Tucker goes up to shoot a 2-pointer. The Bulldogs are taking an early lead, a 4-point lead on the Panthers, 4-0 as we get this one started. Cameron Tucker at the charity stripe to shoot free throws for the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M. Man, we've come in rushing again. We got to do some different stuff here to make sure that we have all of the proper tools here. G-double. Here we go, right side now with, here comes Andrews. Andrews looking left side now, gives it over to Peyton Williams, and a foul down in the paint. Working down low with E.J., working with against Devontae Patterson is E.J. Williams, the big center. Is that Madisonville, Arkansas, Alabama, Middleton, Ohio, pardon me, the freshman. He's a big kid, 6'7". Here comes Patterson. Now puts it up from 5, hits the back of the iron, no good. A push off there from Cameron Alford. They're on Chancellor Ellis, and here we go. Right side, and somebody picks up Ray. What are we picking up today? Are we going with DD's first? Or are we looking at American Tourister? We haven't used that in a while.
Right, let's start with American Tourister.
American Tourister, America's #1 in fine luggage. Not the Stevens. Here we go back right side. Chancellor Ellis has it now. Working on Alford. Now gives it up down to Peyton Williams. He'll bring it back to the top of the key left side. Over to Antoine Listener. Here we go. There we go. Starting it off now is Devontae Patterson. He hits a big 3 now. 5'3", 18:40 left to play here in the first. The Panthers now trying to find some life and vigor here in the William Nix Center. Left side with it. Here comes Garrett Hicks. Hicks right side gives it up now to Johnson. And Johnson will go right backside to Alford. Alford takes it, stops at the elbow, throws it all the way in the corner. Hicks wants it, comes up. Hicks loses it, and now here come the Panthers. Patterson, Andrews, the Batman and Robin dynamic duo connect again for 2 points.
Really, everyone has to connect on all cylinders tonight. No one's record at this point today counts. It's about who shows up to play and who brings their A game will advance to the next round of the tournament. So there's a lot of nerves running around, but a lot of excitement at the same time.
Down low with a quick hook there is Jalen Johnson, the freshman from Indianapolis, Indiana. And here come the Panthers back on our side. 7-5, 17:42 left to play. Here we go right side. Left side now. Patterson brings it to the baseline with a double pump. Up and under. Oh, man, what a roll, man. That was like George German without the biscuits. Can I get a roll with that? Right side, Garrett Hicks up top. He's going to be fouled by Chancellor Ellis, and Ellis is going to go to the line. Or, pardon me, Hicks. Is that 13, Hicks or Garrett? I don't have my glasses on now, Charles. Maybe that's the problem.
It looks like number 13.
That's going to be Garrett. Or, pardon me, Alford. Get it right.
Yeah, Cameron Alford.
Fouls, fouls, fouls.
That was on number 12, Fate Williams.
Last time out, the Panthers won by 11 points. And we always talked about how it's hard to beat a team twice. But this is the 3rd time the Panthers are seeing A&M this season. So last game, Garrett Hicks had a great game. Cameron Tucker also had a great game, scoring 10 points. Both of those players were in double digits, as well as T.J. Parham. So identifying these players early and making sure that we know where they are and play D them up.
Wow, I think I made Fingers mad. She says, I have a name. Your sister's something else. Right side with it now.
Something
Up top,
great.
Listers. Pardon?
Something great.
Something great.
Yes.
Well, I mean, when Super Player gives you a nickname, but that's okay.
Yeah. Also, last game out on the Panthers side, Gerard Andrus had 21 points. Devontae Patterson had 13. We always talk about this dynamic duo and how they bring it. In addition to Patterson's 11 rebounds and Gerard's 7 rebounds. So in fashion of how the Panthers do, these guys have started out hot. But the Bulldogs are ahead. They just have it in their eyes. They're hungry. They're coming with a different team. They're young, still with the 7 freshmen, but these guys are very skilled.
Wow, that was a great shot by Devontae Patterson. Under a lot of pressure. Great defense played on him. That was just a great shot.
Up top, Alford has it now. Coming right side. In the corner. Hicks for 3. Takes a long shot. No good. Coming out with it is Fate Williams, and we're going back the other way. Williams looks right. There's Williams. Williams to Williams. Fate to Darius. No. And coming down with a rebound is going to be Alford. Alford brings it left, now kicks it over, left side now to Evan Wiley. Wiley back on top now to Alford. The Bulldogs still up, 9-7. Alford goes up, it's the back of the iron. Williams with his second rebound in a row, and we're going back the other way. Williams to Patterson, to Andrus, the dynamic duo, Batman and Robin. Robin is fouled, and will go to the line for free throws.
A smart move between Devontae Patterson and Gerard Andrus. They have that communication in transition. Not only do they have the communication in transition, they have a good basketball IQ because Gerard Andrus was going up, but instead of his positioning was bad, he took his time to let someone foul him because he was too far under the goal, I feel like, to even try to go up and maybe make it, maybe not, but he went ahead and took the foul, and he just hit his first free throw.
Just looking at the stats from the last 2 games we lost, because I was pretty surprised to hear
that they
and just saw the fashion in which we lost, just being out-rebounded, and really it looked like outplayed. You know, I don't know if there was some kind of complacency there with the winning of the SWAC, but hopefully the guys have just recalibrated and
full-court press works,
ready to perform.
Patterson gets it now. Andrews takes it away. Now we're going back the other way. Instant defense there with Dwayne Cox, man. He has just become a defensive monster for Coach Byron Smith. Left side with it. Here comes Andrews. Andrews working on turning, working on Evan Wiley. Gets it back up to Batman for 3.
That's Devontae Patterson's 3rd 3 today. We're only 4.5 minutes into the first half, so it's great to see him get on fire on his outside shots. He still has yet to be on the inside, but it's great to see him working out.
I think that's another dimension of his game. They're so used to watching him come inside and work from the perimeter or work from the inside. They're leaving him open on the outside, and that's going to play into our favor as we get ready to go to the tournament. Another dimension to Byron Smith's philosophy. Left side with it. Patterson has it. Patterson working. This time on Hicks. And coming out with the rebound is going to be Brandon Houston, the junior from Birmingham. Back up top with it, Brandon Miller, the junior from right there in Huntsville, has it. He'll get it back and shoot it up for 3. He'll hit the back of the iron. And there's going to be a foul there. Miller is going to be fouled, and we're going to go back to immediate timeout here. Trying to get the boogie ready, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around. The super play is coming as soon as I can get it hooked up. This is exciting Panther basketball on Prairie View A&M University.
Pizza with Pepsi. Delicious.
Welcome back to the Nick Center, ladies and gentlemen. GAATI, Gotti Wadima, and Ra Ray Wortham. Yours truly, CP, coming to you courtside from the William Nick Center. The Bulldogs with it. The Panthers have taken the lead now, folks. 12-9. Here we go with a quick shot coming over from Brandon Miller, and the Panthers will get the rebound, and we'll go back the other way. We don't want to count our Hickens before they match, but the Panthers should fare well. I'm not going to say beat them, or I think they should fare well as Dwayne Cox takes it baseline, man, and puts it off the glass for 2.
Dwayne Cox has really unfolded as a key player for this team. Every time he gets on the floor, he provides a spark for us. Last game, he had the 4th amount of scoring.
Oh, great pass that time from Patterson over to Williams. He misses the shot, gets his rebound, puts it back up, and he's going to be fouled. Pardon me, didn't mean to steal your thunder.
No.
But that was some fast-paced action going on there. I think that foul is going to go against number 2, Brandon Miller.
Yeah, as well as Fate Williams. These guys have come and provided some consistency and just some support for Devontae as well as Gerard, even Lister. We just have so many great people that we can reach to, and the fact that our young guys are coming and showing their skills early is really exciting.
Dylan comes back with a 3-piece. Checking back in is going to be E.J. Ewing, Cameron Tucker, and was that 8 or 10 that checked back in? I didn't. The official and Coach Dylan is in the way. The Panthers with that full court pressure, Leon Snead's going to pick up one.
Oh, no, they give that to Fate Williams.
You know, I've been calling Justice Fingers for so long. I forgot her name was Justice, and it's a very memorable name. Justice, something some folks we know hadn't got all the time. Shame on me. Here we go back the other way. Am I throwing rocks again? Wow. Rocks. Down low on the baseline at that right block is going to be Jalen Johnson. Johnson kicks it back out now over to Brandon Miller. Miller back down low to Jalen Johnson. Johnson's going to work. And great defense by the Panthers. Shot clock violation. Bulldogs just can't get it off because the Panthers are too tough.
The Panthers are staying in this zone. They're kind of switching up their defense back and forth, but they realize that the zone is really effective because our rotation is really great, and we're stopping the shot and the penetration. So in the last couple possessions, it's really worked.
Right side up top there. Patterson thought about the three-pointer. Oh, man, but that was a good move. He dragged that left foot.
Yeah, if he didn't take that hop at the beginning, then it wouldn't have been a travel, but he just took it.
Pardon me. Quite a few students here. I'm glad to see that. Still waiting on the arrival of Cecily Rigsby and DJ Jubilee.
Well, I think it's during the week right now. You know, Cecily works.
Yeah, she's on the way.
Oh, great.
Jubilee has some prior commitments that she's taking care of. I'm not fussing. I just miss old Jubilee.
Yeah, and it's our last
it's like a family. Here we go. Andrews down low with a long pass. Andrews on the glass. No. Coming down with it, it's going to be Evan Wiley. Hey, when it's time to eat, I want everybody at the table.
Okay.
That's how it's supposed to be. Left side with us is going to be Cameron Tucker. Tucker is going to lose it out of bounds, but not after being fouled by Leon Snead, or did he lose it? No, he lost it. Great defense.
He traveled.
Yeah, great defense by Leon Snead getting in the way there. Couldn't go around it.
And at the beginning of the game, the Panthers kind of struggled to score, but now they've let their defense fuel their offense. And because they brought the energy on defense, it's really opening them up and giving them opportunities on offense.
Coaching away, but on this side, I can see Fate Williams. Pardon me, Darius Williams hit for two.
Wow. That was such a great move, and it was such a great read. He didn't use his eyes to see where defense was. He used his body. He felt like someone was on the further side of his left, so he went to the right and then did this reverse under the hook shot. That was great.
Incredible.
So since this is the first playoff game and the last game of the year in the Baby Dome, what are you ladies taking me out to eat? Where are we going?
Raising Cane's? No.
That's a good idea. You know, I really, we could do that. Here we go, back up top. The older statesman, Chancellor Ellis for three. No. And a little frustration on Patterson's face. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, man, Brandon Houston traveling. I thought for sure that was going to be a foul, but no can do.
I'm going to be honest with you. Chance's defense is the reason why he traveled, because he knew he was pushing him too hard, so Chance took a step back, and he wasn't anticipating because he wasn't looking.
Well, let's see. 17-9 to score. The Panthers rolling here in the William Dick Center. Stick around. This is exciting Panther basketball on the Prairie View A&M University Panthers Sports Network.
That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Welcome back to the William Nick Center. 17-9 the score. The Panthers with the ball. Coming up with it on the right side is going to be Devontae Patterson. And Patterson is just loving that American Tourister new lineup. Their fall winter gear for traveling is just all in Patterson's repertoire. He's got to calm down. You're not going to get every call, son.
Something the Panthers have been doing really well this game. And I understand his frustration coming off of 2 losses, trying to maintain that championship mentality. You did get frustrated, but the Panthers have been able to force 8 turnovers and leading the conference as well as being ranked 8th nationally in turnovers forced at 17.5 per game. Right now, we've forced the Bulldogs into 8 and been able to score 11 points off of that.
I think some of that frustration, though, is the reason why he fouled out of the game early.
Great finish by Antoine Lister, just trying to be there.
Great block out. It was two Panthers down there, and they both had the better position. That's what I want to see at the end of each shot.
Up top, right side now with it is Cameron Tucker. He'll take it from the baseline. E.J. Williams, or Evan Wiley, pardon me, can't get the rebound. He's 6'7". Here comes Faith Williams. Tries to get it with the running transition jumper. Can't do it. Left side with it. Back over to Williams. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Chancellor Ellis. Didn't get that right foot planted quick enough.
I want to update everybody on the bracket for the men's side. For the first game, we're playing Alabama A&M. Jackson State will be playing Alcorn today. Southern and Alabama State will play today, and Texas Southern and Grambling State will play today.
Yeah, that should be an interesting one. Grambling at the bottom of the barrel there. Now Justice is getting on me.
He's going to charge you up, man.
Yeah, is he going to get me? Now, I was trying to pull up my stats here. I finally have made some changes over here to my here we go.
Man, that was just 2 back-to-back unforced error. We really have to take better care of the ball. Our tempo was good, but we just have to have more control with it.
Wiley has it blocked. The Panthers get it. Here come the Panthers on the right side. Long pass over to Williams. Man, good one. Williams steps to the right side, puts it up from the right wing, and can't hit it. But that's his shot right there. He's got a specific place he likes to shoot that three-pointer for him, and that's it. The Panthers with another turnover. Here comes Devontae Patterson. Over to Lister. The Patterson. Back to Lister. No, too easy.
That was a layup drill. They were supposed to put that in there.
You're exactly right. By the way, notice something, Rara?
Yeah, that jacket came off, I think, 15 and a half minutes.
Just checking. Here we go. Right side with it now. Cameron Tucker has it on the left wing now. Kicks it inside to Evan Wiley. Wiley, he wasn't under control, Desmond. Come on, brother. And they're going to call that one on Devontae Patterson, my guy.
Yeah, I think both teams could benefit from just slowing down a bit. And I mean, it's not even really about slowing down, but just maintaining a better control over their own tempos as far as Prairie View. Getting into a set, we've been able to force some turnovers and get some fast breaks and transitioning, but we haven't really scored much on the transition. We scored 11 points off of it, but we could have scored at least 18, 20 by now. As many three-pointers and layups that we've just kind of had missed opportunities for.
I just feel like our Panthers, their defense is so controlled and is turning the ball over, but it's just, I don't know. I just feel like these fast breaks are middle school layup drills.
Yeah, take care of every possession.
Up top with it, Sneed has it. Coming around the right side, Sneed kicks it down left to beast mode, Jonathan Jackson. Jonathan Jackson played a great game against Southern University on the other night. And, man, we really, really need some of that big man production down low.
Southern University moving up to second place. And SWAC, they're on a 7-game winning streak right now.
Crazy.
7-game winning streak.
Yeah.
That moves Texas Southern down
got
to
their
third.
second wins. Yes.
Yeah, that was big time. You know, Sean Woods is just doing a great job with that program. That's going to do wonders. Oh, man, great move under the bucket there from Brandon Houston.
The Panthers they're doing well transitioning on defense, but they have to keep doing well. They can't be lazy on one possession and then be fired up on another. The game of basketball is too quick for that.
Yeah, Gotti, we're halfway there and almost right here. Oh, no. I was going to call off the elder statesman helping us get closer to the Raising Cane's challenge so we can get a box combo with a purchase of a box combo. Here we
Support
go.
the team that supports your Panthers.
Hey, Taylor Johnson puts it up and tries to keep the Panthers from getting that box combo, free box combo with a purchase of a box combo.
The Panthers are doing very well rebounding defensively.
I want to send a shout out to Greg Montgomery.
Yes.
Ladies, I don't know if you know, I try to keep it at bay, but we lost our head coach, Conway Hangman, on Saturday night. And the troops are rallying to celebrate our leader, Conway Hangman. May he rest in peace. Left side with it now. Right side over to Brandon Houston. He's getting some confidence, I can tell by the way he's coming down the court. Thank you. You're not made. Hey, you remember this one? Are you made out of cellophane? No, you're not, Raymond Holly, my classmate. And the Panthers get up on the 8-minute media timeout, ladies and gentlemen. The Panthers on top of the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M, 21-15. This is exciting Panther basketball on the Prairie View A&M University Panthers Network.
Box combo.
Pizza with Pepsi. Delicious.
Welcome back, Panther fans. 21 Panthers, 15 Bulldogs, with 7 minutes and 23 seconds left to go in the first half. This Bulldogs possession, but a 10-second called, and it's going back the other way, Panther side.
Hey, ladies, check this out.
You said it was something
I've
so
got a
appealing
groove
and
back.
you couldn't.
I just thought I'd let you know. This thing is really, really crazy. You got to go in and find files. I've got like 5,676 songs on one.
Porter,
drive.
I have a question for you. Did you and Coach decide to dress the same together?
Yeah.
You guys team to marinate?
Yeah, we thought we'd be Twinkies.
Oh,
Twinkie
okay.
The Louisiana Twinkies.
Hey, yeah, you know it. We was just there, baby. I went to Tony's. Did you see my Facebook post of Tony's? Pick up Faith Williams on the right side. Off the glass for two.
Great finish. Wait for Fate to really stick with that. I just love how when he gets focused and he just sees the openings and is able to maneuver his body to those positions.
Left side with him. Andrus with a monster block.
Great defense. They've switched it up again to a man-to-man, and that help is just incredible how the guys have each other's backs.
Speaking of back to Louisiana now.
Tony's.
Man, yeah, Ray, are you familiar with Tony's? Well, you know what Tony's is. Tony's is. You know about Tony's, don't you?
I don't know.
Tony's in Baton Rouge.
The seafood place, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I know the blue room.
The blue room. Mm-hmm. The boom boom room. Here we go. Left side. The boom boom room.
Ray's boom boom room.
Ray's boom boom room. There we go. Back up top with it. Here we go with quick action. Right side. Here comes Garrett. Pardon me, Garrett and Alford gets me mixed up. Alford puts it up from 5. Hits the side of the iron, no good. As the time expires, the Panthers get the rebound. Here comes Faith Williams. Williams looking right, left side. Now takes it. Oh man, with a great pass over to Andrus for two.
Oh, that's a true point guard look.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great court vision.
Now, here comes that. I'm feeling that lather now. That transition basketball. That sharing the basket. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. So have you been looking at Webster's? Back up top now, Evan Wiley has it. Oh, Wiley. Bowes. Faith Williams upside the head. Great defense, good transition defense. Look at beast mode all over Houston. Here we go, right side, beast mode. Man, tries to block it in a great shot there by Cameron Tucker.
That was, and the Bulldogs realized how tight that zone was, so they spread the floor to give them more opportunities to penetrate, and Tucker was able to find a gap there.
Williams for three.
Wow, Faith Williams is just focused, man. He's on fire.
Here we go, left side, back over now to the right. The Panthers with great transition defense. Here comes Oh, good pass down low. Good ball movement by the Bulldogs. Yeah, man, that good pass there from Houston down to Wiley, down low to Garrett for two. That was some great. Are you enjoying something?
That was good ball movement.
I love when Coach Smith just goes off. He's just
dude,
come on.
Yeah, that position, there were no Panthers around the basket, and so the Bulldogs had a clear lane.
4:55 left to play here in the first half. A double pump under the bucket, no good. Coming out with it is going to be Fate Williams, and Williams will be fouled from behind there by Cameron Alford. And checking into the game is going to be the elder statesman, Chancellor Ellis, along with Darius Williams. On the other side, E.J. Williams is going to check in with Jalen Johnson.
It's a lot of run and jump action out here on both sides, really trying to stop the penetration and make it difficult on offense. And I think both teams are doing a pretty decent job of it, but the Panthers are really finding a way to score despite that, using their big man, and since the shots are not falling right now.
Williams right side now with a couple of dribbles. Now gives it up back up top. Trying to find Darius Williams. He throws that one away. And Fate Williams, got bailed out because, is that number 10?
Jalen Johnson stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, number 10, Jalen. Yeah, exactly. Here comes Coach Byron Smith, man, on the prowl. He was about to really get him.
I love to see it.
Williams, left side now to Andrews, back up top to Williams. Thought about the three-pointer now, but cut off the time by Brandon Miller. Here we go, Fate Williams. Oh, goes around Miller. Here he goes with that double pump. It's blocked there by E.J. Williams, but there's a whistle. Is that 3 seconds or is that a charge?
Well, that was a foul,
That's on Williams, the sergeant violation.
Yeah, he said the ref said he threw his elbow, so he took that.
I've been watching a lot of basketball this weekend. You know, my sister, they made it to the state tournament. Fortunately, lost the state game, second place. Still a great season, but I've also been watching these other conferences. They had a lot of co-champs in the regular season, and a lot of these conferences that I watched this weekend for sure.
The Bulldogs throw it away. The Panthers get it back. Come on, Williams. There you go. Three-pointer. Spotted. It's good.
Yes, I'm glad he's found it now. I'm so happy that he's found it.
Yeah, I saw that. The Bulldogs can't handle the pressure. They're like, man, what's going on with this? And the Panthers now have taken charge here. What? Wait a minute. Come on now. We just had our boogie back, and here we go with can't find foul. Stick around, folks. We'll be back with more exciting Panther basketball on the Prairie View University Panthers Sports Network.
At Prairie, the Pepsi for Sundays at the ballpark and days off at your favorite pizza joint. Right, Aaron?
Best slice in New York.
Whatever you're craving, this is the Pepsi for you.
Welcome back to the William Nix Center. CP, GW, and RA. Can you get the acronym? Dwayne Cox with this in offense.
Yeah.
Knocks it off of, is that off of Evan Wiley, number 3, Cameron Tucker, rather?
Yes.
So the Panthers will get a fresh 30 on the shot clock. 31-19 the score. The Panthers are routing the Bulldogs, and the foul called on number 10, or did he knock it out of bounds? They didn't call a tripping foul.
I don't think they called the foul for that one, but instead just called it out of bounds on the Bulldogs.
Ray, get those, well, find Miss Nina Jackson and get those 3 dedicated Panther Dogs names so that we can talk about them. Yeah, only 3 Panther Dogs. Everybody else is on spring break, probably vacationing in Tahiti. How about Corpus Christi? Dribble drive from Fate Williams. From Antoine Lister, he goes up, has it partially blocked, and we'll go back the other way. Right side corner, Andrus is going to pick up one running into Jalen Johnson.
Just to mention a couple of the stats, the Bulldogs have really developed a lot in the paint in the last few minutes. 2 points at the 9-minute mark, but now at 12 points in the paint, just really penetrating and finding their way to score in that way, and as well as the Panthers having 12 points, but continuing to score off the turnovers. The Panthers have 16 to A&M's 5.
Andrews with the left hand is good.
Panthers putting on that full court pressure, just keeping it, trying to make sure to slow down the ball and get a stop.
Oh, great pass down low from E.J. Williams.
Yeah, that was a good break right there. The Panthers have to work on that transition if they're going to be pressing that hard to get back to the furthest player and protect the basket.
Yeah, good job of Evan Wiley to stay with it and get the shot. Here comes Sneed. Kicks it back out to the other Statesman. Out to Williams, thought about the three. Williams with a couple of spins over to Andrews. Andrews with a double pump, puts it up. Hits the side of the iron, no good. See, you got to get it back out to your perimeter shooters. Wide open that time was Chancellor Ellis. He was salivating for it.
Yeah.
Hicks has it. Sneed knocks it away. Here come the Panthers. Oh, man, a great block that time. Gerard Andrews, I think he was going in for the dunk. And Williams is going to commit the foul as Garrett Hicks goes to the bucket down on their end.
That foul was on Darius Williams. But I was just watching as E.J. Williams held the ball over his head. And even though he's a good 6'9", you got to get him triple threat because these Panthers are just everywhere. Haven't been able to just maximize scoring off of every turnover, but this is the opportunity to really do that in the last 2 minutes and switch the momentum.
First shot is away, it's good.
Just to update everybody on the second part of the bracket, the winner of this game will play the winner of Jackson State and Alcorn State. For the semis, the next semis is the winner out of Southern and Alabama State and the winner out of Texas Southern and Grambling State.
Deep from Williams for two. Here we go now, transition bucket. Good move, good drive there by Brandon Miller. Too many Panthers over there, and one of them is going to be the culprit. No culprit?
No,
good defense.
No culprit.
Well, there were a couple possessions that nothing was called.
But Sneed was raising his hand up like it's on me. I'm just going to say it was
They're already tattletaling on themselves.
Yeah, exactly. it was unheard of. Here we go. Left side, Andrews gets it on a bad pass, puts it up, no good, gets it back, puts it back in for two, way to stay with it.
Gerard Andrews for two.
A minute 36 left here, a 10-point lead. The Bulldogs kind of hanging around, though, 35-25. That's what you expect in the tournament. You don't expect somebody to be running away with it. You just want the better team.
And we talk about how good this Bulldog team is. Their record doesn't reflect it, but these guys are very skilled, very good. They have a lot of players who are ranked at the top of the conference. It's just putting these wins together is what's been the challenge.
Much improved. Faith Williams, Antoine Lister is going to be flagged for the blocking foul.
A little slow to come up because he tried to take a charge there, but he is tough. We'll definitely see him shake it off.
I've seen him take harder hits. I think he's okay. Panthers with 11 fouls and Alabama A&M with 6. It's a pretty big margin there for 5 fouls, but we have seen them foul obvious fouls.
Panthers slowing it down a little bit just to run their sets, seeing what options they have. Devontae Patterson still on the bench.
Sneed goes it away into the hands of Hicks. And here come the Bulldogs. Hicks coast to coast. Oh! Lister climbing the ladder and knocking it over. and to the cheap seats.
Did you see his patience from the time the turnover? He watched.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he was determined to block it.
That timing was phenomenal.
Man. And he didn't foul, as close as he was, he didn't foul the whole way.
Hicks brings it back out. Williams on it.
47 seconds left in the half.
Williams looks like he's got on some mountain boots out there with those Jordans. Here we go, right side. Williams falls to the ground. Maybe I shouldn't have commented about the boots. Back up top, deep three-pointer. Hicks hits the front of the iron. Williams gets the rebound. The Panthers should get the last shot. 35-27, the Panthers up 8. Sneed brings it left side now. 14 seconds down on the game clock and play clock. Here comes Andrus. Andrus deep, three-pointer. Boom! Bayou! Pow! Sorry, back to
Great
three-point
way
range.
to knock it down.
And that, wait a minute, that's going to do it?
That's in the regulation.
That's going to be the end of regulation there. Here we go. And Gotti beckoning for some of the big dogs.
Oh, no.
Oh, I thought you
I
wanted
was
popcorn.
wondering where the horn was.
Popcorn. 37-27 at the half, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around. This is exciting Panther basketball on the Prairie View A&M University Panther Sports Network.
Nearly essential.
Welcome back, Panther fans. It is still halftime here at the William Nix Arena, a.k.a. the Baby Dome. 37-27, the Panthers are on top right now. In this halftime presentation, we have a special guest in the building by the name of Guy Manning, a former Prairie View basketball alumni. And right now, what you see on the screen as you're tuning in is Mr. Manning in the middle of the court. Guy Manning was a forward at Prairie View from 1962 to 1966. He led the nation in scoring for 3 years, and he initially signed with the St. Louis Hawks and later with the Baltimore Bullets, now the Wizards. However, Guy had a long tenure with the Houston Mavericks of the American Basketball Association. Manning is a retired ATT executive, now rancher, and a former president of the Texas Raccoon Dog Hunters Association. Lastly, Manning is a retired Army Lieutenant Colonel and recent retiree of the Department of Veterans Affairs. He's enjoyed a 53-year work life without a layoff. That is Guy Manning, not only a Hall of Famer, but someone who we have honored today as being part of the Prairie View Panther legacy. Stay tuned for more exciting Panther basketball. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Nearly essential.
Welcome back to the Knicks Center, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Porter, along with Ray Wortham and GWATI Gotti Wadima. We've got another special guest. First of all, congratulations to Guy Manning and Stanell. Wait a minute. Shame on me, Charles. We got all kinds of stuff going on. And Stanell Green, who was co-captain with, they're former Panthers. I got to go see if they're PCs. I don't know if they're members of the Panther Club or not, but I need to go over there and chat with them as we get ready to start the second half. Billy Davis, the director of Alumni Affairs, class of 90?
One.
Yeah, so you was a freshman when I was crazy.
Yeah, I'm still younger than you.
Yeah, you still, but you look, I'm just teasing. What's going on, man? Hey, man, welcome to the show. We've been trying to get you on here for a couple of days. I don't think we've given you the justice that you are due. As we get ready, 40-27, the Panthers take out an early lead there with a three-point shot from, I didn't see who shot it, but we got a three-pointer. Here comes the other statesman, Chance Ellis, for three. But I don't think we've Lister. I don't think we've given you your propers because you're doing a fine job with the Alumni Affairs Department. Now, correct me, but this was a job that was kind of extinct for a couple of years?
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah. We had people in the position with the title, but they weren't given the authority that we've been given now and the duties of engaging our alums, which has been a great asset to the university.
And I've been to some of the events, and see, I like to come because I'm a life member, and membership has its privileges. And I think Lisa Roseborough was a great add to your team. She's doing a great job over there. She's one of mine, you know.
Okay.
It's really with that.
Yeah. So it allowed us to really get a chance to see a lot of our folks out of Houston. You know, crawfish is real big down here. And so we're trying to do it again this year. Right now it's scheduled for April 25th.
Have we found a venue? I remember last time we chatted there wasn't a venue.
Well, Lisa, matter of fact, we were talking about two great places today. So she was in the middle of going to check those places out. So if it makes sure that it fits what we need and that it fits the setting for our alums and whatnot.
Well, I'm going to put you in touch with alum Charles Swindell. He's got some facilities and
good.
that might have that might accommodate such a growing event.
Yeah.
What else do we have on tap coming up? Because this is important. Hold on, the shot going up. Still 40-27, folks. That's why we're kind of chewing the rag over here. But, Billy?
That's all right. Well, we always have events going on, but I think one of the things that's most important right now is that we just announced the creation or the launch of our 5-year reunion program. So we're going to come back with working with our different classes. We just put out a mailer and a flyer to all the alums, those that graduated with a year that ended in a 1 or a 6, to start off our planning for next year's reunion classes. So that's going to be huge for Prairie View. It's a big fundraising element that goes to it. So instead of waiting until our 50th anniversary to raise funds and contribute to the university, we'll start at our 5th year.
Patterson took it for 3. Pardon me just a second. We go back down the other side. Here comes the other statesman, Chancellor Ellis, for 3.
Ellis for 3.
Pardon me, I'm still working here. 43-27 score, folks. Oh, man, but that's great. Where can we find this information? Give us your specific web location.
So the website is pvamu.edu/alumni. We just updated the website, so if you go there, you'll see all the good information. The 5-year reunion information is on there now, and we're going to develop the actual page for it coming soon.
Okay, now let me answer this question.
Sure.
Who cooking the crawfish?
Well, it depends on where we go. Now, the place we had last year, the group called Big Crawdaddies, I think, everybody really loved it.
Okay, because, we from Rain, Louisiana. We grew up cooking crawfish. I challenge. You know what? I better stop using that word because it's got me in a pickle.
Okay.
But that's what they used to call me when I was playing football. I don't know if you're aware or not, but my head coach, Conway Heyman, has passed away last Saturday. So we're trying to plan his memorial.
Right.
And man, I thank you so much for your condolences and also your help in helping us plan this event.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Davis, class of 1991. He was a crab when I was a senior. But he still looks older than me. No, I'm just teasing. Dallas, Texas. Billy Davis, my good friend, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks a lot, Bill, for stopping by. Stop by anytime here and give us some more information on the Department of Alumni Affairs. Thank you very much for your service.
Appreciate you, too.
16:52 left to play here in the Nick Center. Round 1. The Panthers on top 43-29. Lister pops it for 3.
Antoine Lister has come out hot in this half, just producing on offense, defense.
Fouls, because he's got 2 fouls. But intensity, assists, he's got 3 assists, and also he's doing some well. He's got 3 steals. So assists, steals, the whole 9 yards, he's doing pretty good darn job. We're going to try to have to get some hand sanitizers for the carnivorous stuff going on. Not just for everybody that comes over here. Have you noticed everybody's not giving the what's happening in the hand slaps, they're giving the fist bumps and the elbows. And
you did mention that. I'm like.
Yeah, we need to be proactive. I don't think it's time for a big scare for, I don't know, maybe just for me. But I do believe we need to be proactive. Houston goes up off the glass for 2. No, rolls out 49-29. No.
Nah.
No.
Usually you have everything on
man,
deck.
Listen, I tell you, it was a challenge
getting
here. Last week, oh, you are. Scoot over. Circle, dot. Now I got my cootie shot, rah-rah.
Not like
look
that.
at Ray's turning her nose up. Uh,
Just a little.
you know what? And I'm not going to be mean. You know, I was listening to Joel Osteen on the way. I've been slipping. And, you know, I just make so many comparisons. I was talking to my good friend, Pernell Carroll. He's the deacon at my church, or one of the deacons. And we make fun of everybody because our community makes nicknames for everybody. Down low, Batman to Robin. Andrus off the glass for two. I'm sorry, but I was like, you know, Deke. What you know we came up with Deke and Rev and Bish. You know, that came from our community.
Oh man.
We're gonna call that one on Lister.
I think it's on Anton Lister.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lister called for a foul as I try to get this story out here. Hold on, folks. Let's make a call. That foul is number 4, Antoine Lister. That is his third
Personal foul.
I was messing with Justice over there because she's eating Cheetos.
Get it right.
And I said that was the third person, was the third Cheeto. I thought that was kind of funny. Well, 3 more points, and I guess we're all going to Raising Cane's. Raise some AT double hockey sticks there. Andrus for 2 again. 49-32, the Panthers seem to be making
The Bulldogs.
not quick work of the Bulldogs, but
their defensive transition is just kind of poor so far, and the Panthers are taking advantage of it.
anyway, I was talking to Pernell, and I was talking about some personal things. I said, man, you know what? I think the devil done got in my house. He said, what? I said, yeah, I done left a window open. And he's running around breaking things and tearing things up in my house. And I'm going to have to get his, well, I'm saying, butt out of here. And it's just so funny on the way, Lorenzo, supposed to know where he's going in Houston, right? Took a wrong turn and made me an hour late. I was here on time.
Wow.
As the 16-minute media timeout comes on time, folks. And I'll tell you all about it here in a second as we take this quick break, folks. 49-32 the score. The Panthers are on top of the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M here, live from Prairie View A&M University in the first round.
At Prairie Army Cyber Warriors, who will not be defeated. Find out more at goarmy.com/team.
We're back in the William Nix Center here, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Porter, Gotti Wadimus, Ray Wortham, no Cecily Rigsby. Yeah, I'm calling her name out early. Mike West and Ron Leverett here. Is Ty here?
Yes, he is. Yeah. He's up there.
We're gonna do something with Ty.
It feels so unusual playing this early with
the boys.
The boys. Let's hear it for the boys. I'm sorry. I'm listening to a lot of old school music. Who sings that song? Let's hear it for the boys. Come on, quickly. 5 seconds.
I don't know. I forgot.
Shazam.
Oh.
Come on.
Shazam, like Shaq?
Cheryl Lynn. I see ADP across the way, taking notes as usual. I tell you, she's always on top of what's going on.
The Bulldogs have only scored 5 points in 5 minutes of play.
49-32 to score here.
Panthers' swarming defense has really been able to cause more turnovers. 15 for the Bulldogs, while the Panthers only have 6.
1 point away. Sorry.
Yeah, 21 points off of turnovers and 20 points in the paint.
You didn't get it, did you?
Yeah, I got you. Raising Cane's.
Gotti's a Raising Caner. They got a picture up in one of them. Patterson for 3. No way.
Patterson just kind of trying to get into a groove since being back into the game. He scored a couple of times, but had to sit out because of foul trouble in the first half, so he only played about 10 minutes. So you could tell he's a little frustrated, but, you know, he has to drop that because his teammates have been doing a really good job having his back.
Hey.
B.
C.
Leonard Sneed. Where did I? Actually, one of my classmates Leonard Jackson, I think his last name was, lost his life in Mississippi this weekend. And we were just in Natchez. And it was.
I remember you in Natchez talking about the restaurant out there.
I can't believe he's one of our, me and my cousin's classmates from high school.
Wow.
Yeah, life is so fleeting.
Oh, man. And, he lost it in some type of altercation with the authorities. And it's been all over the news. His wife and my sister are classmates. Here we go back the other way now. Garrett Hicks up top, and somebody's 3 seconds, so somebody's pushing. Pushing and shoving. Shoving and pushing. HR shoving stuff. Brandon Houston.
I had to get the updated score for the girls, but at halftime it was
women?
29-20, Prairie View up.
Oh.
Wow.
Fingers is looking at you.
I'm going to go to the Southern website and see if I can catch the girls' game right now.
That's wonderful. We have Bernicia Peters in the building who, if you were tuned in last game versus Alabama A&M, she was injured. She dislocated her kneecap, and she had surgery last Thursday. So she's over there in her post-op brace. Happy to be back in the gym.
I'll go over and carry her.
As Brandon Miller knocks down that jump shot.
Here comes Darius Williams. 13:33 left to play. The Panthers on top, 49-34, folks. If all goes well, we will be traveling to Birmingham, Alabama Friday. Ray, is there a time frame for the game? Two men's game and 2 women's games.
On Friday, the first game will be at noon. That's the women's game. The next game is at 2:30. That's the men's game, and then the next game will be at 6 p.m. women's, and then 8:30 men's.
Yeah, last year men was poor. Yeah, when you go, see, and Charles McClellan is doing a great job of making it an all-day event. It's going to be College Day. The Birmingham Independent School District has partnered with BBVA. Man, wow, what a memory. And they are, oh, man, what a save there by Cox to Lister off the glass. No. They're partnered with the Southwestern Athletic Conference to bring back College Day. And, during my tenure and then during my early professional career as a broadcaster, man, they had a college day there every day where the kids, potential college students, not kids, could come and they could get college paraphernalia. You used to have those thick catalogs with all of the classes and stuff. And everything's in the computer age. But it was a keepsake. I still think I have mine somewhere.
I have my catalog.
Yeah, well, you can go in and out. And my mother's a highlighter person. And I had all my stuff highlighted. But anyway, those things and, Prairie View T-shirts, just all kinds of great things, man. I think it's wonderful to bring that back because it's a heck of a recruitment tool as Andrews puts it back in, recruiting that rebound.
Chance Ellis got off a shot, but it was blocked by a Bulldog, and Gerard Andrews was there to clean it up. I mean, he's just so good around the basket. His time is impeccable, and he's able to finish.
I had an idea of during the SWAC tournament, after the first 2 rounds, then put a concert. Oh, man, Andrews is on fire. Gerard Andrews now with, 14 points?
Yeah, his shot is so natural to him. He had no control of that ball.
That's the word, smooth.
That's 18 points for him.
18 for Andrews, folks. Wow.
Everybody turned around at the same time.
Coach,
last game he had 21 and 7 versus the Bulldogs.
Yeah, well, last week he had
21 and 7.
Well, no, last Saturday night. He led the way after Devontae Patterson fouled out of the game. I think he had 20 points there, too. So he's been on fire. It seems as Batman has given the cowl over to Robin, and Robin's taking the lead.
I don't think Robin does enough justice for the role that Gerard Andrews played.
Yeah. Robin, well, can we call him Batwing? Oh, here we go. Oh!
Oh, wow.
And, Trinae Brown with a hard foul. Dwayne Cox immediately goes.
Yeah. We're getting it together over here.
Yeah, we're getting it together.
It's been a whirlwind of a day, but a good one. So you have Tremere Brown at the line, shooting 2 for the Bulldogs.
So that was Tremere. Oh, yeah, that was
He's a
Tremere.
freshman from Phoenix City, Alabama. Shooting
The official
42%
over there.
from the line.
I'm sorry, the official over there gave me the wrong number. So a flagrant foul, 55-35, the Panthers with a 20-point lead, folks, here with 11:59 left to play here in the William Nix Center. 55 points. We've reached the Raising Cane's challenge. So Charles, Ray, and Gotti will be getting a free box combo with the purchase of a box combo. How about that? Unless we go to, I don't know, Miss Porter's probably going to want to go there.
Papados or
No,
something.
Gringos. We're Gringos.
Oh, never been.
You love it.
You've never been to Gringos?
No, I just went to Shell Shack for the first time and realized it was a thing out here.
You're going to HE double hockey sticks.
Hey.
Here we go back the other way. The other way. Oh, here, Williams with a great move. A triple drive to the bucket. Reverses off the glass with the left hand. It's nasty.
There's Williams showing off his handles.
Yeah.
To really turn that corner and find an opening for himself.
Yeah, he was globe-trottering there. Okay, so your prediction, Ra-Ra, who do you think will play next if we can continue this? And here comes Darius. Oh, now, come on.
Oh.
Darius Williams. Did he push him with the elbow? Did you see that?
I didn't see any push with the elbow.
I did.
Darius,
I was looking right at him.
Who are you saying push with his elbow?
Well, see,
Darius
let me tell you-
or
hold on,
number 3?
Hey, man, hold on. Let me tell you something. I know that this guy's move. What he does is he steps in the direction of the defender to draw the foul, but to keep his balance and keep from falling over, he sticks the arm there. He says to the official to hold his balance, but that's just to get him off him. That's the move. I know. I've done it before. But let's see. He'll go, and you know you've done it before too, so you don't even trip. Sprained knee. I know all your moves. I know your moves.
Yeah, you actually kind of do, but
yeah. Hold on. Yeah, see,
it wasn't an extension of the elbow. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't an extension. It was a little bit of elbow, but it wasn't an extension.
Ray and Granny listens to old school because I was making a comparison of Shirley Brown's "Go Away, Little Boy." And see, I know your moves. I'm going to have to play that song for you. You have so much to learn. Here we go. Now the Bulldogs beat the full-court pressure. Williams comes down. They're going to be flagged for the foul. Oh, no, they're going to get that one to
Gerard Andrews.
Wow. Both of them in the vicinity.
We've got to stop fouling.
Man.
Now we have 17 fouls to Alabama A&M's 9. And we're up by such a significant amount, and that's with all these fouls on the board.
Well, before the half, we had 11 fouls, and they had 6.
Look,
we were already in the double digits.
She must forget.
So they've only got 3 more since then, and they've had 14 points off of the line. Imagine if we didn't foul as much as we did, we'd be really dominating this game.
A.J. Williams puts it up from right there under the bucket. You know, Coach Dillon has a lot of height under there, and he should be able to do well recruiting right there in the Alabama area as Wiley is going to put that big body. Pardon me, Williams is going to put that big body all over Devontae Patterson and cause a foul.
Man, he has done well. This is a young team. There's 7 freshmen, and there's a lot of growth to be had with this Alabama A&M team, as well as on the women's side. We've seen a full kind of 180 since the previous years, and so the basketball programs have really elevated. And I had a chance to talk to Athletic Director Hicks earlier, and he was just saying the excitement around campus and what that's like, and that's really awesome for them.
Williams with a high archer off the top of the backboard for 2.
Just the update for the women's basketball. It's the end of the third quarter. Prairie View A&M 35, Southern 34.
Wow, a little payback there. Somebody stepping on the line and going back the other way.
And
you know, and the Jaguars just really handled the Panthers, and they didn't deserve to handle the Panthers like that. We're so much of a better team. We just played, and matter of fact, I made a Ray Wortham comment that we just played Laxy Daisy.
Yes, that's my word.
Laxy Daisy.
And I was trying to catch the broadcast, but it was going in and out. So I'm glad that I got to follow with the stats. But
yeah, Lonnie Davis also said that the thing was going on. Thanks a lot for calling and telling me. I mean, you know, y'all got my phone number. That's just all I'm saying. I'm just saying. Rah-rah.
And you know I usually do text you.
Rah-rah. I got my phone number. Oh, man, great steal that time by Hicks in the corner. Left side to Evan Wiley for 2-3. Jalen Johnson, pardon me.
Yeah, man. In odd fashion, Cameron Alford as well as Garrett Hicks have not really been having a game like they usually do. Usually these guys are dominating, averaging 12 and 11 respectively, but they've been kind of silent tonight. I don't think any of their players are in double digits.
Oh, man. Wow. Now, is that a Euro step or is that an Egypt step that he just did? I don't know, guys. You got to tell me.
It was another foul.
Man, wow. And Panthers continuously going to the line.
But to answer his question earlier, I don't know who's going to win out of this Jackson State and Alcorn State game because they're both tied. Well, they're not tied.
Well, I would really like to pay Alcorn State back
for this weekend.
For this past weekend. You know, I broke it down because, man, traveling on the road is great with the coaches because you get the story, like my daddy told me a long time ago, the story within the story. And, you know, Alcorn hadn't been we had been successful shooting in Alcorn's gym as a men's team. It's not a shooter's gym. You know, it's been difficult to shoot in there from what I understand. Now, I don't know. I'm not an expert there, Rah-Rah. Here we go. There we go. I'm not an expert, Rah-Rah. You've been in there. Well, I'm sorry, Gotti. You've played in there many times before. Is it?
We don't thought this thing was right. Move all in the money logging out. Come on.
There, but I could see how it's pretty difficult. Nevertheless, there's some payback in order. And if we have the opportunity to, I'm sure the guys will definitely step up, especially on the neutral floor. Oh, man, that's a whole nother ball game.
Well, okay. Gotti says they've had success.
Yeah.
Rah-Rah.
I actually like playing tonight, Jim.
Rah-Rah. We'll check the stats. Stick around. We'll be back with more exciting Panther basketball. 64-40, the Panthers on top.
At Prairie View, experience Prairie View A&M University.
So what the you be wildin' for?
We're back live here. You got it. We're going to have to teach you how to fade the music.
I can fade
Well,
now.
you haven't been. You've just been cutting it off. And you cut off my groove because I like to.
You like to use the shoulder action.
Oh, and I can fade a haircut.
8:58 left to play here at the William Dick Center.
That's actually a talent.
Yeah, I'm good with the Clippers.
Here we go. Oh, man.
Okay.
From under the bucket, Gerard Andrews. Andrews goes for the steal, man. Great defense, great hustle, the Panthers.
Man, I'm loving his energy. Since pregame, he was fired up, just coming out and yelling like a madman. But just to defend home court, be back here. This will be, what, the 27th win in a row if we're able to clinch this?
Yes.
So it's just some amazing history going. We incorrectly, oh, wow, that would have been an insane block by Johnson.
Well, but he drew the foul. It was really smart by Dwayne Cox. But like I was saying earlier, I'm not too for sure who's going to win Jackson State and Alcorn State because they're both 11-7 in SWAC right now. They're pretty even. They're tied for fourth.
You know, I've got to post this picture of Gerard and I. We were in Baton Rouge, and we were talking about eating places around the Arcadia Parish over there in Abbeville and Abbeville, and we both agreed that between Don's Fine Meats and Best Stop. That Best Stop has the better crawfish. Okay,
it's a full timeout.
Full timeout.
When we come back, I do have to make a correction from last game about the record and being back-to-back, because Mr. Carl definitely sent us some information, so we're going to update the fans.
Were they a SWAC team or was it an NAIA back-to-back? That's what we need to find out. So you need to go to the SWAC ledger. We're going to have to go to the SWAC ledger.
Oh,
and
we
should
have
be
the
able
SWAC ledger,
Yeah, we should be able, and let's just make sure, thank you, Carl Hanks, for being on top of Panther sports. It was not the first time in Prairie View A&M University history that the Panthers won back-to-back titles. That is the question. Stick around. We'll be back with more exciting Panther basketball after these important messages. 67-42 the score with 8 minutes and 38 seconds left to play. Here in this one, the Panthers seem to be on their way to Birmingham, ladies. And already I'm checking out the great places to dine in Birmingham.
I wish we could go with you.
They already have Pablo, so Miss Porter is hitching a ride some kind of way. As Brandon Miller hits that three-pointer, I'm sure we'll be going to Pablo's, and hopefully the ladies will be traveling down there with us too. What's the score down there in Baton Rouge? That would be great to get them on their home court.
It's tied 42-all.
Devontae Patterson for three.
Devontae Patterson.
How many minutes left?
6 minutes and 48 seconds.
Dwayne Cox puts it up for the pop.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Prairie View University women's update out in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Third quarter, the Lady Panthers are tied with the 42-42.
My granny's up there clapping.
Where's Granny?
She's up there in the corner. Granny Way, she not looking. Oh, hold on. Yeah, they not looking at me.
Oh, that's the one who gave us the card.
Yeah, that's Terrains. Yeah, folks, by the way, the 2020, our director said, hey, man, y'all going to talk about the 2020 Quicket Wireless Southwestern Athletic Conference Tournament is March 13th and 14th down in the Magic City of Birmingham, Alabama at the Bartow Center on the campus of the University of Alabama, Birmingham. Hey, if you want to, they have a deal on the internet where you go take a virtual tour. Have you saw that? And look at the facility. Oh, my God. It is a state-of-the-art facility.
I see it on TV, though.
Yeah, I'm excited to go there. They do some type of regional game there, don't they? I don't know. We'll have to check. I thought that there was something that you can check. But anyway, College Day on the 13th of that Friday. I'm excited about that. We're going to go check that out and just make a day of it. But don't you think it would be great if they had the first two sessions and then they had all kinds of vendors there, like a taste of the Magic City, or like I'm trying to figure out what they called it. A Feast of Nations. You know what that is? They used to do that in the Baptist church when I was little. Dwayne Cox puts it in for two. The Feast of Nations was where different churches had basically potluck.
Okay.
And you went to that church. You went to that church to I need more than one. There you go. There we go. The Panthers have reached the Raising Cane's challenge. God, he's so excited she doesn't know what to do. I guess we'll be.
I know what to do. I want to talk about these stats right here, because Gerard Andrus has 26 points.
Okay,
Darius
give me
Williams
your challenge tickets back.
No. Devontae Patterson 13, but none of the Bulldogs have scored in double digits. The highest pointage is Brandon Miller and Jalen Rose, who have 9 and 8. So this is really unlike them as well. Only with 47 points, and I think they average around 59 points. So they've been doing a lot of traveling in this last week, and that may contribute to some fatigue here. But, I mean, you got to show up and show out, because at this point, whoever wins is who advances.
Brandon Miller puts it in for 2, and the way we're going, looks like the Panthers are going to win this one. 7:01, 7 minutes now left to play in this one. Left side with it, Cox has it. Working, coming left side, gets it up now to Devontae Patterson. He's at the wing, thinking about the three-pointer, clearing it out. I think he wants to. Oh, great pass that time to Leon Sneed. A double pump. They say he stepped on the line, and we'll go back the other way. The Panthers have been stepping on lines, man. Golly, what is this? Robin Thicke blurred lines you can't see. They did it about 4 or 5 times down in Baton. Oh, you got that.
I'm just listening.
Yeah, right. They did it about 4 or 5 times down in Baton Rouge, and then a couple of times in Alcorn.
They're line
In the Whitney Center. And the Jaguar Dome, formerly the F.W. Clark Activity Center. That's what it was when you were playing there, right?
Yes.
And that's the Jag Dome? Yeah, right, okay. 73-49. I'm a hater. Here we go, right side,
A
up
little
top.
bit. No, I wouldn't say a hater. I would say a Prairie View lover.
What is the definition of pessimist? And here we go, yeah. That step, you know about that step. Stop fussing. I'm talking to
his friends behind us agree with you.
Yeah, he traveled. Yeah, he traveled. Yeah, he traveled.
They say, hey, stop pump faking. Stop pump faking. That's what it is.
There's nothing wrong with pump faking, but get low so you won't lift up your foot and travel. That's all it is.
He's so quick.
Pump fake now.
He doesn't need to pump fake. He's quick. He's very quick.
Sometimes you need a pump fake.
Yeah, but look who's holding. When I'm saying you got to assess your opponent.
Sure.
Let's see who's guarding you. I mean, that guy can't keep over there. Come on. Quickly, in the pass there to Cameron Tucker. Tucker stops, gets it down low. Good shot. And coming up with is Brandon Houston. Those two big men, Brandon Houston and E.J. Williams. Oh, well, Williams is a senior. I was going to say, wow, they're going to be a pretty good tandem if you get them in there like the Twin Towers. Ray Wortham, who were the Twin Towers?
I think you might need to rephrase that question.
Who were the Twin Towers? Andrews for 2. That's 24.
No, that's 28
Ralph Simpson and
Elijah Wine.
And Elijah Wine.
Samson.
Samson.
Nobody. See, I knew that.
There's a lot of big cheaters around.
Thanks, Mike.
But the question was unclear. What you mean for
Who
Houston?
Were,
okay.
No. There's only really 2 original Twin Towers. They were coined that back in 1985, 4. I don't know. But they were coined the Twin Towers, and then each time a team had 2 big persons, they were their version of the Twin Towers. Folks, coming up post-game interview with Byron Smith. He'll break down Antoine Lister for 3. No. Andrews gets it, puts it back up, and he's on fire.
These guys have been really rebounding tonight on both sides. That's something I can say that they really capitalize on today.
Well, I'm talking about big-time
rebound.
Role reversal. Big time. Right side.
And we still have to continue to just improve on our rebounding. Right now, we're being out-rebounded, even though we're up by such a huge margin by 3. And that was really an Achilles heel in these losses that we had over the weekend. So just being mindful of that as the rounds continue to get more challenging and no matter how many games, but just focusing on that stat for sure.
Cox popped in the nose. Right side, popping it for 3. And missing is Brandon Miller. Coming down with it. Cox gets the rebound. Back to Cox. Over to Patterson. And Patterson going up for the 3-pointer. He's going to be fouled by Cameron Tucker. And Cox popped in the nose, and Tucker's going to be called for the foul. That could have been ugly.
Do you think so? You think he would have caught that and slammed it down?
Yeah, he was going up. He caught him going up.
Mm-hmm.
He caught him going up. At least that's what it looked like to me.
It looked like.
That foul sets to number 3.
No, but I'm just really proud of these
Justice
guys.
is sitting over there not doing anything. Oh, she's got something in her eye.
Just really proud of these guys. An exceptional season. I think when it's going on, it's hard to appreciate these players, but just knowing that This is the last time for Antoine Lister, Devontae Patterson, Gerard Andrus.
In this stadium,
yeah, people who've made such a huge impact in the last 2 years. Is kind of sad, and they will be missed. I have no doubt that Coach will be able to recruit some really great players, and the young players that we have will continue to blossom. But just the fact that this is their last game in the Baby Dome is bittersweet. I know for us and for them, and they're going out in a fine fashion.
Well, Gotti, memories like the colors of your mind. Great move there by the big guy, Brandon Houston, to put it back in on the reverse layup. And, folks, as we said, a bright future for, well, Houston is a junior. So I don't know why I read freshman, probably because I don't have these scratched up glasses on. Here we go now. 3:29 left to play here. The Panthers are well on their way to Birmingham.
3:59 left in the women's game. PV 45, Southern 51.
Man, I would jump for joy.
30 minutes, 59 seconds left in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The women taking on the Jaguars. 3:59.
So yes, Panther fans, it was in 1960 to 1962 that Prairie View won back-to-back regular season titles. We're still trying to figure out if it was NAIA then. But yeah, I was on the SWAC page. But that is when the great Zelmo Beatty played for the Panthers.
They're winning or losing?
They're losing.
They're losing 51.
They're losing or winning?
They're losing.
You said winning.
I did not.
Yes. Oh, we're going to have to go back and play the tape.
51-47, 50-45.
Well, right now they're losing 55-48. I'm on the Southern website right now.
I'm sorry. I could have sworn I heard winning. That's why I got
somebody else is coming to charge you up about it. Don't blame me.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Gotti Wanima told me wrong.
Shout out to Big Rutledge, Mark Rutledge tuning in.
Lady Panthers are losing.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't me. I did the correction.
Oh, man, you got people booing me now. No. Come on.
No, they weren't booing. I was pointing at C.J. Potter. You didn't get it. Did you see me pointing at what's up, Fred? You see me pointing at C.J. Potter when I said
Thank you for the update.
Yeah, I'm good.
Carl Hanks, as well as Ray Wortham.
3:13 left to play, 81-53. The Panthers on their way to Birmingham. I'm sorry, folks. Oh, they had a soul food place in Birmingham that we went to last year. That was pretty good. Let's see. SWAC. Oh, man, I don't have any juice on my phone. Here we go. Oh, man, good dunk there by the freshman Tremere Brown from Phoenix, Arizona. He's got a bright future out there.
Nah, he's from Phoenix City, Alabama.
Phoenix City, Alabama.
Look, I had the Raising Cane's card like that. Oh, wow.
You gonna blame that on me?
No, I'm going to blame that one on you.
Kidding.
I'm going to blame Joe Biden winning the Democratic National team.
Anton Lister put it up. Fell a little short. We got some fresh players in the game.
Brandon Miller is coming around the left side. Oh, man, in the game, man, I know John Scott. No, in the game, more importantly, is my main man.
Jared
well, not
Scott.
more importantly. Let me stop there. But Jared Scott, that's my guy. That's John's nephew. That's Ron's boy. Well, that's my guy. Do you know they have a? Let me start inflating this story. Did you know that they have 500 people that's come to Prairie View out of their family, the Scotts? No, I'm just teasing. I mean, they go all the way back to Dred Scott. That was their great uncle.
Seriously?
No, I'm lying.
Wow.
152 left to play. They're going to get a big kick out of there. Oh, wow.
And Jared Scott is on the line, a 6'6" junior from Oak Park, Illinois. That's his cousin.
Well, Jared hits the free throw. He's in the books for the year, guys. He's in the books for the year. I'm trying to take a picture. Let me take a good picture. Come on, battery life. I take a good picture to him on the charity stripe. Oh, this is a good one. Second shot is away. It's no good. You know, but, hey. Oh, I almost said the other word. I mean, he's 6'7", you know what I'm saying? So he can play. Brown goes out. Snead blocks it. And Scott back there knocks it away. Yeah, man, this dude is a super-duper athlete, though. He's not just one of those regular athletes. He can get it done. I think their mom and dad will like that. I'll put that on Facebook. Joel Osteen, number 128. Okay,
on satellite radio.
No. You can go and listen to the program 128. You go on the internet. Y'all need to listen to that. It was a good one.
Oh, yeah?
Got me through my day because I've been kind of in my feelings since Big Connie left. So.
Just closer.
Oh, closer. You can't hear me. Okay. My bad. That's because Gotti keeps turning my mic down. 82. Well, you did twice, didn't you? Am I dreaming or I'm just imagining you're here in my head? Y'all didn't get it. Oh, my God. All right, here we go. Up top with it now.
Denario Edgar. Okay.
Yeah, he's
a young one. 6'1" freshman from Bel Air, Texas.
Yeah, Episcopal High School, right down the street from my house, right on 16. Who's from Episcopal High School last year? The shooter. Point guard.
Jones?
No.
Gary
year before
Blackson.
last. No, year before last. 2
DC.
years ago. With the green eyes. Went to Episcopal High School. Gee whiz.
Austin Starr?
No. 2 years ago. Led us in scoring.
Is it green eyes?
Well, hazel eyes. Yeah, you're gonna when she says it.
I know when she says it, I'm gonna.
Ra-Ra's on it. Let's go rosters and
82-56. The Panthers are on top.
We're about to be a minute left to play in this one. Isn't it going to be strange leaving the Baby Dome when it's daylight?
Yeah, like, what are we going to do with ourselves?
No, go to the 17-18 roster or
yes,
the
I'm looking
16-18
right now.
roster?
I don't see what is it called? What high school is it called?
Episcopal High School. He led us in scoring. I mean, he was really a big-time scorer. 1,000 yards, 1,000 yards. 1,000-point scorer. Here comes Antoine Lister. No. Go back up. Zachary, go back.
Oh, Zach.
Yeah, Zach. Go back up.
Are you sure he went
I was looking at the wrong roster.
Zach Hamilton.
Where'd he go? Westbury Christian.
Oh, Westbury Christian. Yeah. I'm sorry. Well, I knew it was one of those Christian schools.
Yeah, I saw Zach in the alumni game. Still got game to this day.
Oh, yeah, folks. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, the Panthers are going to be victorious in this one. And, ladies and gentlemen, 14 seconds left to play in this one. And, folks, I think it's safe to say the Panthers are headed to Birmingham. 82-60, the final score here. The Panthers win the first round in convincing fashion. Stick around, we'll break down our predictions of who we'll play next. And we'll talk with Byron Smith right here on the Prairie View University Panthers Sports Network. By the way, the Panthers down by 3 with 27 seconds left to play in Baton Rouge. Ooh-wee, man. We'll be back with more exciting Panther basketball. Welcome back to the William Nick Center, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Porter, got it, Ray Wortham, Ron Leverett, and Mike Wentz, and the man of the hour. Shame on you. We said the cowl will be reversed, and I don't know if the ladies knew, but I'm sure they did. We're going to give you the Batman cowl and give Devontae the Robin cowl. But you guys have been never far and in between. You've been doing just a great job. I mean, I think your point separation might have been maybe 4 or 5 points a game. Your assist might have been maybe 1 extra a game or something like that. You have been playing phenomenally. Devontae is getting his shots in. He's doing what he has to do. but you kind of took another step. You're taking it to another level. And when he fouled out against a Southern, when he fouled out against Alcorn State, you had to step up and take the role of leadership on this team, man. You're doing a great job. What moved you to continue going?
My coach.
Yeah.
Giving me the motivation to just keep pushing, to be the leader, to step up when things are going wrong or not going our way, to just be the voice, the person that can actually show the team that it can happen, you know?
Yeah. I tell you, we like to call you guys a dynamic duo, or at least I do, the Batman and Robin. And then Gotti said today, well, maybe the Robin coin
it's
or
not good enough.
Justice. So, I mean, I ain't never seen two Batmans fighting together. Batwing is Batman Jr., so I'm a cartoon person. So I don't know. We might have two Batman. Okay, but ladies and gentlemen, Jerron Andrews, I'm sorry, we're going to have to get Coach in there. We've got another press conference. I forgot it's tournament time. We got to go. Homeboy.
Yeah.
You know,
thank y'all.
Thank you. Congratulations on an incredible season, and thank you for all the work that you've been doing for the university.
Y'all. Coach Byron,
it's a pleasure.
Coming on next, ladies and gentlemen. We've got to quickly talk to him because we've got another. He's got to get to the official press conference. But well, Coach, congratulations. I'm just going to let the ladies talk this one, but congratulations. Looks like we're going back to Birmingham.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Coach, what's running through your mind right now? Back-to-back SWAC champs. I mean, you've had a phenomenal run thus far. Haven't been here that long, but has been able to turn the program around. What do you contribute that to?
First of all, God's grace and mercy.
Hallelujah.
The head of my life, and all good and perfect things come from above. So I'd be remiss if I didn't say that. Secondly, just a lot of hard work. And as I tell people all the time, I'm not a great offensive coach, not a great defensive coach. I'm an effort coach. So this is what we preach and we teach each and every day, and this is what we require our young men to come out and give. So if you're going to buy a ticket to come watch the Panthers, it's going to be money well spent because they're going to give you great effort. They may not always shoot the ball well, may not always defend it, but they're going to play hard and play smart, and they're going to play together. Well, smart, I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, smart, TP. But they're going to always play hard and do the right things on the court.
Coach, I just wanted to know is there anything you think that the team can improve on for this tournament?
Yeah, listen to their coach a little bit more. They do that, and it's all gravy. You know what? One of the things that we try to do, we try to improve in our 22 defense. That's been kind of our staple most of the year, and teams have kind of started to figure it out a little bit. But I think today we kind of got back to being the Prairie View of old with our pressure defense. We want to continue to work on that. We want to carry that into Birmingham, and we think that gives us a distinct advantage no matter who we play on Friday.
Yeah, sharing the ball. We noticed that from the very beginning. How many assists? 20 assists, I think. Something like that. I don't quote me, but hey, man, great performance, Coach. The gunfighter hadn't lost a fight until he got scared.
There you go.
So we're going to walk low, talk slow, so nobody notices. And we're going to creep on into the Magic City, Coach. Congratulations. Thank you for stopping by, ladies and gentlemen. Our head coach, Byron Smith, I know he's got to get back to the other press conference. Coach, if you need to run, you can. Well, we got a lot of people to thank. I mean, we would be here until tomorrow. Thank you, folks. It's been a great year. Cecily Rigsby, she didn't make it.
No, she had to work.
Cecily didn't make it. Let's see. DJ Jubilee, Skylar McCall didn't make it. But Ty, our camera person, what's Ty's last name? Ty, what is your last name? Come on over here and talk to
Baker.
us. Ty Baker. We got this young man is one of our interns. Ty Baker, he has shown up and showed out when nobody else, and we would be remiss if we didn't highlight Ty Baker here for a second. I mean, he stays late and helps everything gets cleaned up. Just throw that stuff down. We'll help you today. Ty Baker, man, we want to thank you so much, Ty. This is our camera person. Come on, get on the mic.
Yeah, we're going to put you on the mic.
This is it. Ty, now, please forgive me. You just show up. You really walk slow, talk low, so nobody knows. Where you from?
Arlington.
Arlington, Texas. I'm going to say Dallas. I just thought we'd bring you on, man, to publicly thank you for all of your hard work and effort. If this is an internship, if we could, we'd give you 2 A's because you do a great job. Anytime you need the big dog, you call me. I can make some phone calls. You call Ray Wortham or you call Gotti Wadima. We know a few people, and we'll help you any way you can. You've done a fantastic job. Your parents should be proud. A very mannerable, nice young man. The kind of guy you want to be knocking on your door if you got a daughter, for sure. For sure. So I just thought we'd bring you on and thank you. Ron Leverett, he don't like to get on the camera, but Ron Leverett has been my mentor for Oh, you old, Ron. About 30 years now? Going on 30 years. He's been right by my side, and I love him to death. He's like my daddy, my brother, my homeboy, and my cousin. All rolled up into one.
And uncle.
But he's worked real hard for Panther Vision from its inception. See, Ron was here when we first started Panther Vision years ago, and there's no word to express how much I appreciate him. Michael West, our technical director, executive producer, the whole 9
The
yards.
main man.
We can do it without him. I mean, if something's going on wrong, he can fix it on the fly. And we're not trying to give his resume so somebody can come steal him away from him. But Mike's turned into a very, very close friend. And, man, we love you, man. You do a great job. God bless you and your family. Also, LaTanya Thurston and her crew, which we're part of her crew, the sports information family over there, has just done a fantastic job all year. Lost our coach on Saturday. It's been tough. So I'm reaching out to my teammates. Y'all give us a call. We're going to try to have a service here somewhere. But we're working on it. So the big dog will get back with you, and we're going to celebrate our coach. That's going to wrap it up for us here in the Baby Dome, ladies and gentlemen, for the 2019-2020 season in the Baby Dome. But you've got more to come down in the Magic City on Friday. 12:30 is the men's game, and then you said 5:30 the men's game.
12:30 and 8:30.
12:30 and 8:30. Check my Facebook post out. We'll be there Friday morning live. I'll let you know what time the audio will come on. You can watch it on ESPN3. I'll give you that information also. So you can watch ESPN3, open up the window on your browser, and check out exciting Panther basketball right here on the Prairie View A&M University Sports Network. For our athletics director, Ms. Alicia Pete, our sports information director, Ms. LaTanya Thurston, Gadi Wanima, Ty, Ray, CP, Mike, Ron Leverett, Cecily Rigsby, and DJ Jubilee. Oh, yeah, and Juan Hill. This is said so long. We'll see you next year with more exciting Panther basketball.